Hi Pisces, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your financial abundance tarot and oracle card reading. We are going to jump right into it today with the Moonology manifestation. Then we'll hear from the Fortune Oracle and we'll deal the tarot out. So we'll just start by cutting these cards, and we're going past, present, future advice. In the past, you have full moon in Leo. I love that one. In the present, very pretty next to each other. Full moon in Sagittarius. And in the future, you have last quarter moon in Gemini. And then in your advice here, you have new moon in Leo. We'll just adjust these just a little bit so make sure you can see them all. And then from the Fortune Oracle, well, you know what? We're going to leave this one out. You have thorns in the past, patience in the present, the moon, you and your own energy in the future, and the unicorn in the advice. Now I'm going to just read this one off to you. The key is the one I could not get back up. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So that may be a guiding theme to your life, to your reading as far as money and finance are concerned. All right. What advice do you have for Pisces? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus to attract financial abundance and prosperity. What does Pisces need to know about money, please? Okay, and if you don't mind hitting the like button, I sure appreciate it, because that will let people know that this reading has been posted, since I don't post it every week. Alrighty, you have here in the past the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Magician. In the present, you have the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and Strength. In the future, you have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. I like it. In the advice, you have the Moon, double moon, the Nine of Pentacles. It's very beefy for a money reading with all this pentacle energy. I mean, you have both the King and the Queen here, plus that Ten of Pentacles, the Magician. You've got four major arcana, and you have the luxury card too. So I do feel like you're going to have money if you want to travel too, especially with that Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, if it's about travel. Or even for somebody, I even get like a second home, some kind of like a vacation home or something like that. But with this energy that's here, you have Cancer, Aries, Leo is here. We have Pisces, as we said, and we have five major arcana. That's a big deal. You also have the King of Cups and you and your own energy in the advice. I feel like they're saying being true to yourself, stay true to yourself, and believe in yourself. So you have go wild in the past, with weathering the challenges ahead will bring a new and positive future. So if there's something here in terms of your own creativity and allowing yourself to just go for it. If you had people around you too, because the energy here says go for it, but if you had people around you who maybe didn't believe in you, or they didn't agree with the idea, it might not have been quite as personal as they don't believe in you, but it could have been somebody who tried to talk you down or convince you this isn't now, YouTube's going out of business, or social media is not a thing. I mean, my gosh, some of the biggest influencers around, got started at very young ages, and look at them now. I mean, it's just crazy. So in the past here, major law of attraction energy together. And what it's doing, what's nice about this, even though it's in the past is actually really the energy that you put forward. So you had a very strong energy in terms of creating. And so with the Chariot, that celestial curtain brings heaven to the grass down here to earth, heaven to earth. You have it twice here. And the Magician, as we know, is know thyself. And so with this, it really is about staying the course, staying true to yourself, following your heart, and manifesting your dreams. With that King of Pentacles too, if you did some kind of training, or if you went to school for something, it's all about this being the right life path for you. And so the Chariot too is also helping you to move forward with confidence, with success. And it's truly a card of victory. It's a wonderful energy. And it also brings in balance into your life, as does, interestingly enough, the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles spin straw to gold. He has the Midas touch. So even if you were lucky in terms of, maybe a little gambling or you had a win somewhere in the past, here you go. Or even if you got lucky in terms of you had a vehicle to sell and you made a lot of money off of it because cars were at a scarcity. People couldn't get them. And so if you say, I almost feel dishonest, or if you work in that industry and you say, yeah, we had to mark up prices due to supply chain and all kinds of stuff. And truthfully, I mean, for several months there, a lot of people in the car industry couldn't sell. So it's like fair game as far as I see it. But with that magician energy, you are a manifesting magnet, all right? And you can have anything happen when you have the magician on your side. And it truly is a time of creation. It is a time, in some ways, of discovery as well, but it's definitely about creation and moving forward and feeling like you are in the right place at the right time. When the magician appears, like I said, there's nothing off limits. So in the present here, you have see the bigger picture, but you also have, oddly enough, you have the card of strength here, but you also have patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So don't get too excited to stop and forget to meditate, to not meditate, whatever that would be called. Because I do feel like they're saying it's important to keep yourself centered here. And so for someone here with this energy coming in, the Emperor is like my way or the highway energy. And so I do feel like with this and strength, it's kind of an interesting combination. Now, I didn't mention this before, but you have these two infinity symbols, okay, crowning the cards. So I do feel like, again, things are going to go in your favor. And if you do have some kind of a holdup due to some kind of regulatory, what I keep hearing is regulatory affairs with the Emperor, I do feel like ultimately it's going to serve you well and it's going to bring in more money. Now, if there's something too about having to pass some type of like hiring process, paperwork, tests, all kinds of stuff, I do feel like you're going to be able to do that successfully and navigate it. Or if it's an inspection for housing, I also feel like that might benefit you because they might uncover some things that ends up being a cha-ching 10 of Pentacles moment where you get unexpected money because maybe there's a repair and they say, look, this is a bargaining chip, get it fixed, and that sort of a thing. It also, too, for some people, if you live in a place where the insurance has increased, that also can be important because if you say, look, I can't get this place insured until you do this, that really does, and especially with the Emperor, I get that more and more the more we talked through it. Like this has to happen or this deal is not going through. So I do feel like with strength, you catch more bees with honey. So you have a way to finesse that, but the Emperor says, and it's happening. So I do feel like in terms of a move, it's definitely definitely a very beneficial energy for you. And in terms of a job, though, you may end up getting a promotion here. Or if it's a new job, it'll be a better position than you've ever had. I also feel like you may have a lot of authority in that position. So it's management, supervisor, something where you even have a lot of autonomy. So you're just calling your own shots, especially if you're like, oh God, I don't want to supervise anybody. With the Emperor, it's a great card for anybody who works for themselves and wants to do it their way. It's perfect. So we have clear your mind. Now I like these cards together because of the colors. They make sense. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. You know why, right? When you see the moon and you have a double moon here, the universe is plotting your path to happiness. So information will come out that maybe there are certain things that didn't go exactly how you wanted them to. You're going to look back and say, I'm glad that happened because now I'm in a better position due to that. So if it is something with an inspection, you'll say, I'm glad that happened because I see other people that are really over a barrel. But the 2 3s here are really nice because 3s are about multiplication, growth, expansion. 3s are a wonderfully mystical number. They're a very important number in terms of manifesting. So with this, I also feel like too, somebody may get 3 times the gain. There's something about that 3 that just keeps feeling important. Like even a pay upgrade that's 3 times what you thought. It's something important there. Now, in terms of moving into a house, so this is going to be great. Or buying something with that 3 of Pentacles. If you are building a house, you're going to have all the greatest plans, but you also have the greatest team with you. And so the Queen of Pentacles, she also brings in the money. Again, that Queen of Pentacles, though, is a bit of a perfectionist. So you'll find that anything you do a job well done. And you're going to find that people around you, not only do you have, somebody has a promotion here, but I feel like you might have somebody who tries to recruit you because they see what you're doing. And even though the Queen of Pentacles is not necessarily your energy, I do feel like it represents you in terms of a job, that job well done. They keep saying job well done. And so with the advice here, you have shine and success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. So the unicorn to me in this deck reminds me a lot of the magician. It is truly a magical time where it seems like you cannot catch a struggle. So if you have some little ups and downs here, and let's go with the downs. We have a few little downs here or there. I feel like they're saying don't get entrenched in it. Don't get caught in the weeds with it. Because your advice here, you have gifts coming in with the moon energy. You also have information that gets revealed. And so the moon tells you, you take one step, the universe takes two. With the 9 of Pentacles, again, that's the card of luxury. You've got the 9 and the 10. The wealth card and the card of luxury. So I don't feel like money is going to be an issue. I feel like things are going to work out for you better than you even realized they could. And with that King of Cups, that's having that really great life. It is truly like a time where you feel like you love your life. And so with this, you have wonderful energies coming in for money and career advancement. I love you, Pisces, and I'll be back again soon.